Good morning, it is Jane with Scraptastic Yarns. Oh boy, are we having fun this week? Busy, 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 crazy, crazy, crazy. I have put some of the squares together on this blanket, and basically I am using Hard Hook Holmes method of attaching them with the slip stitch, joining them all along, and I'm doing just basically the first set of rows, and then I will join them each down each line in the center. I really like this method. It's nice, it's simple, and I am putting knitted and crochet together in some of these. So yeah, that's been kind of fun. It's been interesting trying to find the time to do it. UPMC has also asked me to make sneakers for the babies. Little booties, sneaker booties. So, and of course, they want it in the yarn by Karen Simply Soft, and you can't get Karen Simply Soft here. Not in the colors they want. So I am probably going to do it in Walmart's brand yarn. I'm going to go get a couple of skeins and do a couple of booties for them. But that's about going to be it for the UPMC. They've asked for it for Mother's Day. I don't even know when Mother's Day is. I'm not sure how I would get them to them, because I'll be on the cruise. So have maybe a week to make them. So maybe they'll get 10, 12 pairs. I don't know. If I can get it made in the evenings. Still going through the house, going through things. There are a lot of things that have to be done. They have started putting in the patio and the front walk on the house. And I guess this week they're coming to pave. Then the following week is when the cabinets will come in. Had an issue with the cabinets that the handles that I wanted, they were a hammered black handle, are back ordered till July, so I just went in and chose a different handle. It was easier. These handles you can get it almost anywhere, so just did that. It really doesn't matter that big to me. They're just handles. As long as I can get the drawers and doors open, and what do I care, right? See, those are the little things that drive me nuts about building a house, picky things. I'm like, I don't care. Just put in the basics, But I understand why you got to go through all that rigmarole, but, it kind of gets annoying. All right. The other thing is, in the shop, bags are still on sale. Please consider buying those. I would like to get them out of my stock so that when I start up in the new house that I will be starting fresh with fresh new blocks. The only other thing is I have thought about doing maybe a live auction. Most likely it won't be this week, although it may be. I'm kind of looking at it maybe Thursday evening or next Thursday evening to do live auction. But that'll be on my community page if I do decide to do that, just because I want to get that stock out of here. If I do a live auction, I've decided everything will start at $25. That will include the shipping and handling for everything, because I just want to get it. I don't want to have to move it. I know, I sound like I'm whining, but I really don't want to have to move it and have to try to keep track of it and where it's all at, that kind of thing. I do know that when I do go on the cruise, I will be putting the shop in hiatus for that amount of time, so and there are also as well, there are table runners that are in the shop. If you're looking for a great Mother's Day gift, there are some beautiful table runners in there. Table toppers, so you might want to consider that. Just saying. All right, that is it. Not very productive, but what can I say? Busy doing 395 other different things each week. All right, let's get into what a tarnation. Pig runs next highway after being freed from pen by a bear. Pig found trotting alongside a British Columbia highway was found to escape from a farm when a hungry bear broke through a fence. The Dewdney Animal Hospital posted a video to YouTube explaining couple driving home from Mission spotted a pig running alongside the westbound lanes of Lougheed Highway. The couple contacted the animal hospital veterinarian Adrian Walton, and the pig was sedated while awaiting a team from the British Columbia SPCA Maple Ridge. The pig was loaded into a crate, and the truck carried the porker to the animal hospital, where it was examined for injuries and illness. The 1-year-old pig named Brenda was found to be in good health. Owner Irene Francis revealed Brenda had escaped from her pen when a bear tore through the fence in apparent search for food. Animals are running amok this week, that's all I'm going to say. Escaped emu leads police on 20-mile chase through Tennessee town. An escaped emu led Tennessee police on a chase through town, and the bird escaped again the following day. Harry McKinney, whose family keeps 2 emus, Mimu and Mimi, at their Roane County home, said Mimu was spooked by logging near the home on Wednesday, jumped over the property's 7-foot fence. 7-foot fence, guys. McKinney turned to social media for help, and Harriman residents soon started sending him videos of the large Australian bird taking a tour of town with the police in hot pursuit. Stephen McDaniel posted a video to YouTube showing Mimu strutting down the middle of the road with 3 Harriman police cars following close behind. He estimated the slow speed chase was moving at about 20 miles per hour. McKinney said police managed to surround Mimu near the city's downtown, and he rushed to the scene to bring the flightless bird home. McKinney said the saga appeared to be at an end, but Mimu managed to jump over the fence again Thursday morning, despite the height being increased. He said his wife was able to capture Mimu after about an hour. The couple said the height of the fences on their property has now been increased to 9 feet to help curb Mimu's wanderlust. And I'm sorry, the video is so cute. You see the emu strutting along, and the emu police cruisers are pulling in, to like box it in, and the emu kind of makes this jump and makes an escape again. It's cute. Massachusetts cat gets head stuck in iron storm drain cover. Cat in Massachusetts is home safe after getting his head stuck in an iron grate covering a drain. The Swansea Animal Shelter volunteers said in a Facebook post that the male cat was found with his head stuck through a drain grate opening in the harbor area in Swansea. The local highway department, animal control officers, and the police teamed up for the rescue. The cat was taken to Mass Rhode Island Veterinary ER, where veterinarians were able to safely extract the feline and ensure the animal was not seriously injured. The cat was taken back to the Swansea Animal Shelter, where he was later reunited with his owner. Now, I hope you saw this story online and on Facebook because it's rather amazing. Missing Alaska dog found after crossing 150 miles of sea ice. A dog who went missing from an Alaskan island was found nearly a month later after crossing about 150 miles of sea ice to the mainland. Mandy Irwaragan, who lives in Gamble on St. Lawrence Island, said she and her children were visiting the town of Savuga elsewhere on the island in March when 2 of their 3 dogs, Starlet and Nanook, wandered off with their uncle's dog, Ghost. Oregon said Ghost is well known for vanishing into the wild for weeks at a time and coming home safe, but she was worried about Starlight and the Nook in the tundra. She said it came as a shock when Starlight showed up on the family's last day in Savunga, 37 miles from home, 2.5 weeks later while her daughters were playing outside. The mother said Starlight was safe, but no sign of Nanook, a 1-year-old Australian shepherd who has a close bond with her 8-year-old daughter, Brooklyn. She said she was in for another shock about a week later when her father texted her to say people were posting photos on a Facebook group for Nome area residents of a dog that turned up unexpectedly in the Seaward Peninsula town of Wales, 150 miles across the Bering Sea ice from St. Lawrence Island. She said Nanook might have gotten thrown off course when sea ice shifted while he was hunting for food. The dog was found with a swollen leg bearing a pair of bite marks from an unknown animal, but otherwise in good health. Nanook was able to hitch a ride home on a charter flight carrying school kids to the Bering Strait School District's Native Youth Olympics tournament. They posted a video to Facebook showing Brooklyn's emotional reunion with her beloved pet. Come on, that's sweet, right? Maine Museum offers $25,000 reward for a recovery of crashed meteorite. A Maine museum is offering $25,000 reward for the retrieval of meteorite fragments that made landfall near the Canadian border. The Maine Mineral and Gem Museum said the fireball was visible April the 8th daytime sky over Washington County, Maine, and Doppler radar from NASA indicated pieces of the space rock crashed to Earth near Calais, C-A-L-A-I-S, which is close to the border with Canada. They are offering $25,000 reward to the first person who finds and turns over a meteorite fragment weighing at least 2.2 pounds. Daryl Pitt, head of the meteorite division at Maine Mineral and Gem Museum, said the museum is also willing to offer smaller amounts of cash for any size piece of the space rock. Finding meteorites in the woods of Maine, it's not the simplest of environments, Pitt told CNN. It's a sparsely populated area, but not as sparsely populated as where most meteorites fall, the ocean. Pitt said hundreds of meteorites fall to the Earth each year, but only 8 to 10 are recovered by researchers annually. He said the meteorite pieces would be distinguishable from normal rocks due to having blackened exteriors from entering the atmosphere. So, go look for meteorites. Check it out. Have a little bit of fun. I wouldn't advise doing this way in order to bless other people, but I can see why he found it easier to do it this way. I think I would have just maybe stood on the town square, town corner, handed out money, or gone to a church and found people who were in need and given it that way, but this guy chose to do it his way. Man throws $200,000 in Oregon highway to bless others. Vehicles stopped on a busy Oregon highway so their drivers could get out and collect an estimated $200,000 thrown out of another driver's window. The Oregon State Police said Colin Davis McCarthy, 38, threw the cash out of his window on Interstate 5 near mile marker 192 in Eugene. McCarthy, who was not charged with the crime, told officers he was doing well and wanted to bless others with gifts of money. He said in a statement to KVAL-TV, the money is believed to have come from McCarthy's family's shared bank account. Police warned McCarthy could be cited for littering or creating a hazard on a highway, and he agreed to stop throwing the cash. OSP Captain Kyle Kennedy said other drivers stopped on the highway and quickly collected the $100 bills. OSP is urging the public not to go searching for money on the highway, which is very dangerous and contributes to a hazardous condition, he told Oregon Live in an email. Kennedy said officers searched the highway for any leftover cash but didn't find any. So there you have it. Not the smartest of ideas to do, but I can see why you might do it that way. But seriously, folks, find another way. All right, today's devotional reading comes from Amazing Grace. It's about church siblings. He has given us this command. Anyone who loves God must also... You know what? I have the wrong date. But I'll read this one and tomorrow's. How about that? He has given us this command. Anyone who loves God must also love their brother and sister. 1 John 4:21 NIV. Family members can be some of the hardest people to get along with. In the same way, people within our church or community of believers are not always easy to show love to. We cannot separate our love for God from our love for others. When we love God, we obey His commands and His desires that we have right relationships with each other. Be encouraged that you have been given a family of brothers and sisters in Christ, and they are there to love you as you choose to love them. How can you show love to your community of believers? Now the one that was really for today, not yesterday. Starry Host. You alone are the Lord. You made the heavens, even the highest heavens, and all their starry host, the earth and all that is on it, the seas and all that is in them. You give life to everything, and the multitudes of heaven worship you. Nehemiah 9:6, New International Version. It is amazing enough that the Lord made the earth and everything in it, from the blades of grass to the complexities of conception. Even more amazing is that He created the heavens, the universe, and everything beyond it. There are created things that we will not get to see or understand while we are limited by our earthly bodies and knowledge. God gave life to everything that He created. It is not only on earth that we worship God. He is worshipped in all creation. What an amazing God we serve. He is worthy of our praise. How is God shown? Through creation. You know, when you see some of these other galaxies that are created, it's absolutely amazing when we see those images come through NASA or the James C. Webb telescope. So, get out there and see this big, beautiful world we live in, and know that God created us for a reason. Get out there and see the creation that is around there. And I will see you again next week. Bye.